Have you ever felt the chill of an unseen presence? A sense that you're not alone even in the most desolate places? In the stark expanses of the American Southwest, such feelings aren't mere figments of the imagination, but echoes of an ancient terror known as the skinwalkers. Born from Navajo folklore, these creatures are said to be the embodiment of human greed and lust for power, cursed to wander the land in the form of beasts. Their story is whispered in hushed tones around campfires, a chilling reminder of the darkness that dances in the shadows of the desert. They are shapeshifters, their forms as fluid as the sands beneath their feet. Their eyes, glowing with a malevolent light, are said to pierce the soul, leaving a trail of fear in their wake. In the heart of the American Southwest, a group of friends would come face to face with this ancient terror, and their lives would never be the same. Under the cold gaze of the moon, the friends ventured deeper into the wilderness, a sense of unease creeping into their spirits. The stillness of the desert night was broken only by the sounds of their own footsteps and the distant howl of a coyote. As they began to set up camp under the vast star-studded sky, a sense of camaraderie filled the air, punctuated by bouts of nervous laughter. As they gathered around the fire, the comforting crackle of the flames did little to quell the growing unease. The shadows grew longer, and the silence of the night was broken by strange noises. They heard the rustle of leaves, the snap of twigs, and the soft, eerie echo of footsteps, not their own. They tried to dismiss it as the wind, the nocturnal activities of desert animals, yet the fear had begun to take root in their hearts. The hours wore on, the firelight casting long, dancing shadows that seemed to take on a life of their own. Their laughter faded, replaced by hushed whispers and anxious glances. The noises grew closer, the footsteps louder. The chilling realization dawned on them. They were not alone. Then, from the inky blackness of the night, a figure emerged. It was tall and grotesque, its form shifting and changing under the moonlight. Its eyes glowed with an unholy light, a reflection of an ancient curse. It was a skinwalker, the very embodiment of the Navajo legend they dismissed as mere folklore. Its presence filled the air with a palpable dread, a chilling testament to the ancient evil that lurked in the desert. There, in the flickering firelight, stood a skinwalker, its malevolent eyes burning into their very souls. It was a sight that would haunt their dreams for years to come, a chilling reminder that some legends are born of truth, and in the heart of the wilderness, anything is possible. Frozen in terror, they prayed for the safety of daylight, but the skinwalker was relentless. The night that had once held the promise of adventure had now become their worst nightmare. Every rustle of the desert wind, every shifting shadow seemed to whisper threats of the ancient evil that stalked them. The skinwalker, an embodiment of their deepest fears, was tireless in its pursuit. Their hearts pounded in their chests like war drums, echoing the dread that gripped them. They huddled closer, their breaths coming in short, sharp gasps, their eyes wide open in the inky blackness. The flickering firelight seemed to dance with the skinwalker's malevolent presence, casting long, sinister shadows that twisted and turned with each of its steps. The minutes stretched into hours, each second an eternity of fear and anticipation. Their prayers for the dawn to break became more desperate, their hopes hinging on the first rays of sun to banish the terror of the night. And then, as if heeding their silent pleas, the dark sky began to lighten. The first light of dawn pierced the night, bringing with it the promise of safety. Seizing the opportunity, they gathered their strength and made a desperate dash for freedom. Their footsteps echoed their determination to escape the nightmarish ordeal. As the sun rose, they fled, the haunting image of the skinwalker forever etched into their minds. Their vow was unanimous and fervent. They would never return to these cursed lands where ancient evil lurked and legends came to life. They had escaped, but at a price. The encounter had left them with a chilling reminder. The once innocent group of friends now carried a fear that clung to them like a shroud, a haunting memory of glowing eyes and shifting forms. Their laughter was replaced by silence, their adventurous spirit overshadowed by nightmares that echoed with the howls of the skinwalker. In the depth of the night, when the wind whispers and shadows dance, the fear returns, a chilling reminder that some legends are born of truth, and in the darkness, anything is possible.